Cr2 Records.
I feel good.
I'm in Miami.
Cr2 Records.
Get your hands up.
Live and direct.
Hi, this is Mark from MYNC and welcome to this week's Cr2 Records Live and Direct.
Live and direct with MYNC.
From MYNC, welcome to this week's show. Coming out a little bit later, we have the Future 4 of 4. We have this week's Producer of the Week, our MYNC Underground, and a very, very special guest mix. I'll be telling you who that is a little bit later. We started this week's show off with a brand new remix by Etienne Ozborne of Sweet Sensation. That's available on the Ibiza 2011 album on Cr2. We're now dropping into another potentially massive record that's going to be hitting the stores this summer. It's the new single by Castro and Errol Reid. It's called In Your Eyes. Turn this up.
Cr2 Records, live and direct.
In your eyes, the stars are in your eyes. In your eyes, the stars are in your eyes. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. The stars are in the sky tonight. As I stare into your eyes, I can see you feel the same way too. So what are we gonna do? Wanna reach out and hold you tight, but I'm waiting for a sign before I go ahead and make my move. So what what are we gonna do? The stars are in the sky tonight, as I stare into your eyes. I can see you feel the same way too. So what are we gonna do? Wanna reach out and hold you tight, but I'm waiting for a sign before I go ahead and make my move. So what are we gonna do? Stars in the sky tonight, as I stare into your eyes. I can see you feel the same way too. So what are we gonna do? Wanna reach out and hold you tight, but I'm waiting for a sign before I go ahead and make my move. So what are we gonna do? Oh, in your eyes, the stars are in your eyes. Oh, in your eyes, the stars are in your eyes. In your eyes, in your eyes, the stars are in your eyes. In your eyes, the stars are in your eyes. In your eyes, the stars are in your eyes. In your eyes, the stars are in your eyes. In your eyes, the stars are in your eyes. In your eyes, the stars are in your The stars are in the sky tonight, as I stare into your eyes. I can see you feel the same way too. So what are we gonna do? Wanna reach out and hold you tight, but I'm waiting for a sign before I go ahead and make my move. So what are we gonna do? The stars are in the sky tonight, as I stare into your eyes. I can see you feel the same way too. So what are we gonna do? Wanna reach out and hold you tight, but I'm waiting for a sign before I go ahead and make my move.
MYNC in the mix.
Stars in the sky tonight, as I stare into your eyes. I can see you feel the same way too. So what are we gonna do? Wanna reach out and hold you tight, but I'm waiting for a sign before I go ahead and make my move. So what are we gonna do? Oh, in your eyes, the stars are in your eyes. In your eyes, the stars are in your eyes. In your eyes, the stars are in your eyes. Oh, in your eyes, the stars are in your eyes.
This is Cr2 Records. Live and direct.
Well, I mentioned to you we have a very special guest mixer on this week's show. He's been touring the world for the last 6 to 8 months. It's been so difficult to sort of tie him down. We finally did it. We're going to be welcoming Avicii to the Cr2 Records live and direct radio show. We'll be catching up with him later, but here's his new single forthcoming on Ministry of Sound. It's called Penguin.
with MYNC.
Is the Future 4 at 4.
We're 4 records into this week's show and things are starting to hot up. Want to say a big shout out to all of our listeners all over the world that tune in regularly to the Cr2 Records live and direct radio show. I'll be reading out a few names later on. Don't forget, you can get in touch with us at any time via our Facebook, facebook.com/MYNCDJ. We kick off this week's Future 4 with a brand new single from Deetron. It's called Starblazer. I love this. It's on Joris Vaughan's Rejected label.
MYNC.
I'm Mark from MYNC. You're listening to CR2 Records live and direct. Many thanks to everyone who entered last week's competition. We're going to be running that competition for the next 3 weeks. Your chance to win a trip to Ibiza for 2 people to the closing parties. All you have to do is head to our MYNC Facebook page and all the information for the competition is on there. It's really, really easy to enter. We had hundreds last week. It's a fantastic prize. Your chance to go to Ibiza for the closing parties, courtesy of CR2. We continue the Future 404. This is B-Fam, aka Neil Hind and Liam Sullivan. It's called The Badman. It's unsigned at the moment.
Records, live and direct with MYNC.
CR2 Records live and direct. We're in the Future 4 at 4, and it's time for this week's SoundCloud Demo of the Week. Each week we get sent hundreds and hundreds of demos, and we found one this week which is absolutely wicked. He goes by the name of David Herrero. Now, if you want to be part of the CR2 Records live and direct SoundCloud Demo of the Week, all you have to do is upload your demos to our SoundCloud account, soundcloud.com/CR2 Records. This is a new single by David Herrero. It's called We're Gonna Ride. I tested this last week in Ibiza at the opening party at Bora Bora, and it literally had everyone's hands in the air.
Benefits that stereo can provide.
MYNC in the mix.
Tuned into the CR2 Records live and direct radio show with me, Mark, from MYNC. coming up on the rest of the show, we have Avicii in the mix for 30 minutes. We also have our producer of the week, and we go into the underground with a special MYNC mix. Don't forget, if you missed any of tonight's show, you can listen again via our Facebook, MYNC DJ. All of the track listings and producers and records we've played are listed on there in detail. It's now time for this week's different record of the week. Now, seeing as the Ibiza season has truly kicked off in amazing style, I thought it was only right to play this record. It's one of my favourite Bolero tracks of all time. It's Beth, Orton and Central Reservation, the Spiritual Life Imbernon remix on Deconstruction Records. This is amazing. Well, I'm already missing Ibiza already, and I've only been back home for 5 days. That was Beth Orton's Central Reservation, the Spiritual Life remix. Talking of Ibiza, competition time. If you would like to win yourself a trip to Ibiza for the closing parties, all you have to do is head to the MYNC Facebook page, MYNC DJ. Everything is revealed on there. It's really, really easy to enter. Get yourself online and check that out.
Producer of the Week.
It's now time for this week's Producer of the Week. Now, someone who's been in my boxes for the last sort of 12 months, I've really kind of started to get into his sound. He goes by the name of Technasia. He's been doing some amazing things over the last few months, and this is a new record called Obsession.
Cr2 Records, live and direct with MYNC.
Cr2 Records, live and direct. In the mix.
Still to come on tonight's show, we have Avicii joining us in the mix. We also go into the underground with a special MYNC mix. It's now time to take things slightly more big room. This is Etienne, Ozborne and King Richard featuring Sandy. It's called Life.
Podcast with MYNC. MYNC in the mix.
That was Arno Cost featuring Arias and Days to Come. The video will be online in a couple of weeks. We'll be previewing that exclusively on the Cr2 website. Continuing the mix, this is a bad record by Gregori Klosman. It's called Low Battery on Dirty Dutch Records.
Cr2 Records, live and direct with MYNC.
On tonight's show, we have Avicii as our guest DJ in the mix for 30 minutes. This is our new single, MYNC, Ron, Carroll and Dan Castro. We'll be filming the video this week and showing that to you on the CR2 website and also our MYNC Facebook. It's also the theme music to the MTV Ibiza advert. This is Don't Be Afraid.
MYNC in the mix. Cr2 Records. Live and direct.
This is Mark from MYNC. It's time to go into the underground for 30 minutes. Kicking off the mix with Taraz van der Voorde is called The Game.
Records, live and direct with MYNC.
Just want to say a big shout out to all of our fans out there, including Helena, Lucy, Sarah and Mark. They're all tuning in Ibiza. Don't forget a date for your diary this weekend. It's the Space opening. We will be there, joined on the terrace by Carl Cox, Youssef, whole heap of DJs. It's going to be absolutely massive. Don't forget that if you're in Ibiza this Sunday. Check us out, Space the Opening 2011. If you can't join us in Ibiza, we'll be in Belfast this Friday night at Kinetic. Really looking forward to our debut show there. Continuing this week's underground mix, it's another record from Technasia. It's called Toulouse. He was our producer of the week. It's on Technasia Records.
Siento Siento como el tiempo no empieza, no acaba. En tu isla, en mi isla.
MYNC in the mix. Records, live and direct with MYNC.
I'm Mark from MYNC, and we're in the MYNC Underground mix on the Cr2 Records live and direct radio show. Don't forget, if you've missed any of tonight's show, you can listen again via our Facebook, MYNC DJ. Still to come on tonight's show, we have Avicii joining us in the mix. We continue with MYNC and Wally Lopez, currently number 3 in the Beatport Tech House chart. This is Back to Back.
CR2 Records, live and direct. In the mix.
This is Mark from MYNC. You're listening to CR2 Records, live and direct. It's time for our guest DJ to join us here on the turntables for the next 30 minutes. We welcome Stockholm's hottest new talent. Please welcome Avicii to the CR2 Records live and direct radio show.
Cr2 Records, live and direct with MYNC.
Cameras ready, prepare to flash. two. Cameras ready, prepare to fly. Sucking on the balloon. Now this is not an ordinary balloon, parents. It's a balloon filled with a gas called nitrous oxide. Laughing gas. But this is no laughing matter. Cameras ready, prepare to fly, 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 fly. Cameras ready, prepare to fly. Pictures of these two.
You're listening to Avicii in the mix on the Cr2 Records live and direct radio show. And Laura from Cr2 was lucky enough to catch up with him in Miami.
We're here in Miami with Tim Berg, aka Avicii, aka Tom Hanks now, is it?
Yeah, aka a lot of things.
What brought on the Tom Hanks?
It's kind of like a commercial outlet. My manager is planning a lot of the aliases and stuff, and he's coming up with a lot of ideas.
It is good because like you've had a whirlwind year, I think it's fair to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
People are saying that your breakthrough is like the biggest breakthrough in house music ever. What is your take on that? Obviously, you've been working hard for many years to get here, but...
I mean, it's flattering. I haven't really felt anything just because I've just been focused on touring and producing and all that stuff. So, yeah. But I think my manager has done, like, an amazing job. It's insane how good of a job he's actually done.
So you're saying, like, you're touring a lot, obviously. Are you producing, like, whilst touring, or...?
I never produce when I travel. It's all when I get back home.
Really?
Yeah.
So that must be a pretty small window that you have to crack it all out.
It is, yeah. But that's why when I do get home, I just spend as much time as I can producing and try to get everything out. I wish I could produce on the road.
Yeah, like Eric Fritz on the train.
Exactly, yeah. Or Layback Luke, or so many people doing it. But no, I can't get into the vibe when I'm traveling.
Yeah, I suppose you need your like home comforts kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not even about the sound. It's just I need to relax. Like my mind has to be kind of
in the right place.
Yeah, exactly.
So you and Afrojack and a lot of the sort of young generation picked up a lot of stuff from the Layback Luke forum. Is that right?
Yeah.
And he also kind of like tutored you guys a bit, didn't he? From what I've heard, would you say he's been a big sort of influence on?
Yeah, he has, for sure. I mean, he's been. I remember when starting out, the first 2 years of my production career or whatever, he just like feedback everything.
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
Money can't buy that kind of.
No, it can't. No. And it kind of really got me excited as well when he like answered and like, oh, I really like this track or this one, so that kind of kept me going as well.
Yeah, it's a great boost. Have you got any plans for like an album or artist album or anything like that?
Like I do it and I don't. Like it's a dream, obviously, but it's not in the works right now. But when I do an album, I want to have 2 or 3 months, just be in the studio, do completely new material instead of doing, having stuff I already showcased or whatever.
Yeah.
And do it in 1 2 months, 2 3 months.
Cool. What else have you got plans for the rest of the year? Are you going to do any beef? Like I know you're playing Tomorrowland, aren't you?
I am, yeah. Tomorrowland and payments.
Oh, right.
So I think that's pretty much what I'm doing, yeah.
How do you account for all the Swedes, like the young, sort of, the amount of talent that is coming out of Sweden at the moment, like all sort of like you, Seb, Jack, Grosso, Alesso. Do you think, I don't know, is it the weather that you have to stay in?
It is the weather, yeah.
On your computer?
Everyone is saying it, so it feels so lame to say it, but it's
I know, it's a kind of cheesy question, I apologise.
No, it's okay. No. But what I mean is everyone's always giving the same answer, but that's the only true one. I mean, it's the weather.
Yeah.
It gets so bad, you know, such a long time, like 8 months, just terrible.
London's not that much better either, so...
Yeah, it's a little bit warmer though, that's the thing, it's a little bit warmer.
Many thanks for that, Laura. Now, if you would like to hear the full interview, you can do so by heading to our Facebook, MYNC DJ.
into MYNC Live and Direct.
in the middle of a hot mix by Avicii. Now, if you would like to go to Ibiza for free to the closing parties, check out our Facebook, MYNC DJ. We continue in the mix.
I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
MYNC in the mix.
Massive thank you there to Avicii for a slamming 30 minutes in the mix on the Cr2 Records live and direct radio show. Don't forget, if you would like to hear his full interview, you can do so by heading to our Facebook, MYNC DJ. Coming up on next week's show, we'll be doing a Bora Bora Ibiza special. We'll also be talking to guest DJ Alex Miles on the phone. He'll be telling us about the start of the season so far and what he's got coming up over the next few months, so really looking forward to that. Thank you for listening, as always. Don't forget, if you'd like a shout on the show, head to our Facebook, MYNC DJ. I'm Mark from MYNC. See you next week.
be told. But I've heard one open, I'm gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair. Making home down there with mine sure won't be shared. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all.
Check out cr2records.co.uk.